And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
All right, looks pretty out there. A little hazy sunshine, very nice, very hot though. You can see our temperature here, 87, 88 degrees here at the Purdue Airport. Once you look at this number is much higher than what it was yesterday. Lower 70s, we're getting into that very humid category. 93 is our heat index currently, but once that temperature, the air temperature gets into the 90s, we're going to be talking about some triple-digit heat indices. So across the viewing area, 87 Peru, 87 Kokomo. Notice up in Newton and Jasper County, 85 Morocco, 86 in Remington, 87 Pine Village. But look at the feel-like temperatures. They're much higher than the rest of us because their dew points up in Newton and Jasper County are higher in the upper 70s to around 80. So that's where the big difference is. It feels hotter up there, but the actual air temperature is a little cooler because the more moisture in the air. So it feels like 93 here in Lafayette, feels like 97 down in Covington, feels like 95 in Winnemac, but certainly just going to be a hot afternoon. If you have to be outside, take it easy, drink plenty of water, electrolytes. We'll have multiple alerts, excessive heat warnings, heat advisory in place, air quality alerts as well for high pollutants at the surface, high pressure. Actually, another one right here across central Illinois, and some ridge riders, some storms up into Wisconsin. Some severe storms are currently happening right now. We may see some of these storms later on this evening start to form in the northern part of the periphery here. Might make its way down into our viewing area. A lot of models are still off and on about the timing and the placement of some of these storms. So it's important to just stay weather aware this evening. Make sure to have your alerts ready, or you can get woken up with the alerts, but I think damaging winds will be our main threat. Highs today will likely reach the low to mid 90s, very warm, very hot, with heat indices definitely exceeding 105 degrees in many locations. But once we get toward tomorrow morning, may have a lingering shower or two. Will be mostly sunny by the noon, and we'll see what happens by the evening hours on Wednesday. We may have a few pop-up showers or storms, but it depends on what happens really in the morning. Let's look at Futurecast here. The latest run, seeing those storms kind of fire up here. I think this is a little too early from what this model is showing, but I think some storms could start to ride in from the west northwest and then make its way into our viewing area very late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Some damaging winds. I think it'll be on the dissipating trend as it works down our way, but we should start to clear out by the morning hours tomorrow. More sun, and then if we get some rain, obviously things are going to get more humid tomorrow afternoon. And then as we get toward Wednesday afternoon, this model is not again showing some pop-up storms that could occur here for Wednesday, but it is showing it here for Thursday, as a boundary will be right across central Indiana. A ripe environment. I think a few isolated pop-up storms will be possible here come Thursday, and eventually the more widespread event comes in on Friday. The level 2 slight risk has been expanded a little bit further south, so level 2 slight risk for our northern counties, level 1 risk from Lafayette southward, marginal risk. Again, damaging winds are main threat. A level 1 marginal risk for Wednesday evening for some of those storms to have some damaging winds, severe weather to that. So we'll be watching the radar very closely, as you should too. You can go to our website, WFI.com, check in with Chief Meteorologist Chad Evans tonight for the latest. So some morning storms very early tonight, very early tomorrow, late tonight. Thursday, maybe an isolated PM storm, and then more widespread storms, a cold front coming in Friday, which will give us a very nice Labor Day weekend with highs likely in the 70s as we get toward Monday.